never been done before.
Bingo. Bingo. Where the bingos at? The Cincinnati bingos.
Ringo.
Bingo.
Ringo.
Bingo.
Ringo.
Bingo.
Ringo.
Bingo.
Ringo.
Where you at? Bingo. It's a brand new day. It's a brand new way for some brand new things. For some brand new shit. Gotta get it going on. I'ma do it like this. Get this bitch poppin' in the morning. Where you at? Where my folks? Let's get it in. Roll call. We gon' do that in a motherfucking minute. I just wanna do some shout outs for the folks that's been up around for a long time. You know who you is. I ain't gotta call them names. I ain't gotta say shit. We been on this shit damn near everyday shit. We done did this motherfucking shit a year straight. And we back at this bitch again. Let's get it, K. Let's get it poppin'. Let's get it going. It's a new day. Let's get this bitch flowing. Bubble up. How you bubble? Hi. How you bubble? Hi. New day, brand new way for some new shit. Get this bitch going. We about to do shit. How you bubble? Hi. How you bubble, bitch? Higher than the motherfucking sky. Higher than the moon. Trying to get some shit going, let's zoom. Some is you ready to do the spin. Then you go motherfucking bring Chris in. Get this bitch bubble in. How you bubble? High. How you bubble? High. How you bubble? High. How you bubble? High. I'm bubbling so goddamn high. I don't want to come down. I ain't with that pink shit. I ain't on the ground. Every morning we bring this bitch in with a freestyle flow. Let's get it crackin'. How you bubble? Hi. How you bubble, bitch? Hi. You ready, Chris? You ready, Lynn?
Already.
Lynn, you ready to put the motherfucking spin on this bitch?
Let's get it.
I'm talking about giving that bitch the Akeem the Dream, pump fake, Barry Sanders, run left, run right, spin twice. Are you ready to put the motherfucking fear of God in these people in?
I am. Yes, indeed.
She says she ready to put
If you're like
the
me,
motherfucking
and you like to
fear of God in these people.
We ready to be ready because we stay ready to be ready. Baby.
So go do it.
Like it's already been done.
Put the fear of God in them, man.
It's my birthday, and I'm gonna do it my way, like it was my anniversary. Hey, or snow day. Yay, yay, hey, hey, woo, man, look at here.
That thing right there.
Yeah, that's kind of funky.
Hey, you better spin that bitch. You ain't got to rap and talk
Hey,
to motherfucker.
yeah, baby, baby. Y'all feeling that? Hey, yo, welcome to the show, and you already know. Yes, you have tapped in, tuned on, and tuned into the dopest show. Oh, around this globe. Hey, we got lights, camera, and action, baby. Yes, and singing and rapping. Hey, we got poetry and plays. Yo, you better get your ass on stage. Hey, cause you already know, yo, that all you got to do, is get out your seat. Hey, and on your feet. Hey, and dance happy. Hey, cause this here beat, hey, is so funky. Hey, we coming to you live, yo, from Clark Studios, out in Blue Dot Space. Hey, bringing you into the, new, yo, it's a new day, hey, baby, hey, it's a new way, hey, honey, hey, it's a new view, hey, baby, hey, of a new you, hey, honey, yo, it's time to play the game, yo, it's time to work your brain, Hey, it's time to bubble up, man. Hey, you already know.
Hey, listen, when that bitch too fast for you, just talking. Just talking to the beat. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all welcome. You learning live. I'm trying to get you, I'm taking you there. But when that bitch go too hard and fucking like that, you got to just goddamn get it on that.
Walk it like I talk it.
You can't do it like this. Go harder than you went the last time. Spit it harder than you spit the last rhyme. This could be your last rhyme. This your pastime. I swear to God, I'm gonna work it harder for that quarter. Spend my last dime.
Work.
Seen some hard times in these life of mine. Crazy things pulling on these heartstrings of mine. I swear to God, I sacrifice my life. It's important that I work it harder than I did the last time. If you can't jump that bitch like that, just welcome to the show, y'all. This is Lynn, and y'all know this is my spin. It's a new day, new way. Spin it like that. You know what I'm saying? But when you feel that beat, goddamn, spin that bitch.
Walk it.
You got it, though.
Talk it. Rap it. Sing it.
Yeah, family. Get ready. Get ready. We about to bring my old lady out here today, man.
Bring her.
I'm just trying to say, man. Is y'all already saged up, feeling good for the motherfucking morning?
We blowing.
I know you feeling good. I know you anticipating, you ready to roll. Country Drake.
I like that.
I got a lot of people, and they sitting here watching. They wanna see what I do. They just wanna stop me, but they can't stop me. They can't stop the true blue, y'all. We in this bitch and we gon' do it how we do, y'all. Fuck around and told everybody they don't wanna see the party. They don't wanna see me get on top. They don't wanna see me rise. They don't wanna see me move. They don't wanna see me get that clock. They don't wanna see me get mad. You don't wanna see me get that big OBO. I'm gon' hit that shit and get that bitch and go how we go. We got a tour bus with a trip plan. Whole buffalo squad on it. We smoking G's, we smoking louder, we drinking and we getting going. We playing gin rum in spades. We having all that fun. We ain't give a fuck about nothing you said, cause this life is done.
I wanna go. I wanna go. Can I go?
We all going. Let's go to goddamn Bubble Land.
Woo, let's go to the source so all my blue dots can come around. It's the song of all songs for the class of all classes. Talk about the teacher of all teachers, starring the star of all stars. Coming to the stage, Kareem Collide.
Y'all already know what time it is. Come on.
Are you flying high? No longer worry. Oh, you feel free. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. And let it come to me. And it will come to me, baby. I wake up in the vortex, tuning into my soul.
Y'all better get your motherfucking hands up.
Keeps me alive. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
And when the troubles of the world are bringing me down, I just hop up on my
What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen if you do right?
everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. It will be given to me. It will be given to me. Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. It will be given to me. It will be given to me.
Put the goddamn spin on it. Can I spin with it?
Franklin, I'm in the vortex and every girl around me on the green bubble. No trouble on another level. Everything I ever want was given. Every car I ever want was driven. Black and brilliant, educated and cocky. Destined for greatness, man, no one can stop me. If you need the blueprint, just watch me. Buy back the blocks, not a game like Monopoly.
I wake up in a vortex, tuning into my source. I love his voice because it keeps me alive. And when the troubles of the world are bringing me down, I just hop up on my bubbles and fly. I'm bubbling, can't stop my dough. You can't stop my dough. You ain't gonna see no I feel it sad.
Please make that thing go away.
Yes.
Day.
Yes.
Boy, when it gets to that part where I can feel it, I can taste it, I wake up in the vortex.
Yes.
Ooh.
This is my motherfucking boom boom room.
Yes.
Woo! Who is in the boom boom room with me? First five.
We would like to welcome in the #1 spot today as the official gatekeeper of the Bears and Bubbles Boom Boom Room, the #1 student in class. First today award goes to drum roll please, Guru Day.
You already know what time it is, Dad.
Yes,
Praise
we got
God.
this, Mella, a miracle of all miracles, helping him out on the gate on the other side in spot #2. Lead the way, to open the way, and make the way for our sisters. Janice Washington, spot #3. Quay Mack, spot #4. And only one love, spot #5. So
Y'all already know what
I
time
can't
it is.
stop doing that. One love.
one love, one love. I love it.
Well, family, y'all know what time it is. This is the time of the show where we give our chaperones. Our chaperones are the people that sponsor the show. We call them our cash appers. We just shorted chappers, our chaperones. We want to give love to Mama on the Burger. We got a lone wolf today. Oh, lone wolf.
My
Mama
mama.
Onda coming in by herself, holding it down for the family. Today's show is sponsored by Mama Onda. As normally, you know, you can give on the super chat. We get that once a month. We get the cash apps every day. That pays the bill. That keeps the lights on.
That's
That
an
makes
E
sure
Honda
the show-
love.
So we want to thank Mama Onda for sponsoring today's show. So what's up, family? Where we at? How y'all feel?
We
Woo!
got a returning visitor today.
Okay.
Oh,
Today,
Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
Kay Dante popped into the chat.
All
room and
right.
said it was her
Oh,
first day.
Jesus.
And she is back in class today, dropping in
Welcome.
at 8:05 a.m.
Yes, did Sister Mary, did you
Kay, you talking about Marie Allen?
No, I'm talking about the voice of Sister
Oh.
Allen when she welcomes the newcomers.
Okay.
I was back here. I had hit a little something this morning for my
Oh.
cataract. I don't remember the child name, but welcome, sister, and we thank you for coming back.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's the name that I recognize. We got new names that I haven't seen, that I have seen pop in and out. Brother Hank, Balance 007. We
Woo.
got Trey Rivers back in the house again, and Natalie McWilliams.
That make me think about when you go to church and be like, welcome. You know, the
Yes.
voices, the music be real low. Into this place.
Okay.
Well, thank you for tuning in to the Bears and Bubbles Morning Show. I am Chris Clark, your hostess with the mostest on all four coasts, on all the damn coasts. And you know this,
Man.
In the spirit of that, y'all,
man.
can we get us an E Honda?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can anytime we
Well,
want.
let's do it. E
Honda la Robo Shy.
E Quiete. Oh, Robo Shy. Yay, sauce. Baby, Shandala, Isa, Mosata. That's simply it. Baby, Shandala, Isa, Mosata. Baby, Shandala,
You have to work on that.
Mosata. Hey! See, I'm putting a little Spanish on it. You can just hold one with it. Hey, baby, Shandala, Isa, Mosata. I love it.
That shit is so funny to me. You trying to spell it?
Somebody
That
gonna
is
put it up.
Let me tell you though.
I got it.
That is so funny to me because I didn't grow up in church, so the visions that I have in church are of a grown woman in church, like 30 years old. You know what I'm saying? When people telling you to speak this, and I'm like, I don't know this. But how are we using it now? And it's not even a joke. Like, I believe that shit is happening. When I speak it, I believe that is whatever I want, I'm going to get.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So, oh my goodness. The lesson yesterday.
Recap.
Recap.
Rewind.
Metacognition.
Remix.
What was the
Yes.
name of it again? Fuck what it is. Yes. 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 Metacognition. Thinking about what you thinking about.
Yes.
Yes.
That's it.
That's really it.
That
What-
way,
Mm-hmm.
it's not what it is. It's what
What
you
it
say
state.
you want. Thinking about your thinking, if you thinking about what it is, that could be Debbie-land. It could be not what you want. So if you use your metacognition and think about your thinking, you thinking, I don't want this, when you could just sing the song and say everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. Go into your metacognition and be like, hey, let me paint a picture so I can see the pre.
See the pre.
See the pre.
See that pre.
pre.
Sauce. You don't want, you got to
Yes.
know when you got to build it up. When
Yes.
you're ready to sauce.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, that's it.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep. So the whole thing is to be aware of what you think about. And you see how Lynn damn spent that shit? Lynn be spinning shit, smacking it up, rubbing it down, making sure that we understand what the Bhagwan is putting down. Oh my goodness. Any hashtags that you can,
Yes.
okay.
Hashtag, we don't need advice.
Okay, we don't need advice.
You goddamn
Absolutely.
showed
Yeah.
up.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you tune into your source.
Source. Yep.
And you trust and believe and expect that everything that you ever wanted will be given to
To
you. Then
you.
all you have to do is ask, align, and allow. Boom. There
That's
is.
it.
Yep.
Yep.
That's it,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Let's see.
Ask, allow, align.
That's it. Yep. And we're gonna hashtag focus on your blue.
Focus on your blue.
Yes.
Blue.
Your
Mhm.
inner you, that
Nuts
it,
on the
that
beat,
anything,
boy.
that inner
Exit me.
you know what I'm saying? Yes.
I like how we connected all those hashtags, all these sayings from the previous classes, and you see how the lesson is continuous. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I love it. I love it. I got on my blue for my blue dots. I got on my green bracelet, my yellow, my orange, my pink.
Yes.
Like I got to be like my 4-year-old child. You
Yeah.
know, this is a game I want to purposely play. I want to be always aware that I'm
Yeah.
playing it. So sometimes I just gotta put on the
Yeah.
colors that make me remember
Yeah.
who the fuck I am,
Yeah.
who the fuck I
Yeah.
can be.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Are y'all ready
Yeah.
to get a message from your master teacher, your daddy, your big bro, your baby?
Hell
Well, let's bring on the vibe. One.
Yeah, yeah,
Baby.
yeah. I had a motherfucking class to teach and some place to go, but they couldn't hold me up, yo. They tried to tell me I ain't need to be where I need to be. I said, fuck y'all, I'ma hit the streets. They said if you hit the streets, you gon' fall off. I said I'ma hit the streets with a sawed off. I'm the type of nigga slap your fucking jaws off. I tell your ass fucked up and then have you hauled off. Bitch, I'm a savage. Bitch, I'm a mangler. I'm play this game, I'm a bass and bubbler strangler. This is what I do, and this is how it does. I'm give it to a dud. I say what's up to the bloods and the cuz, and to the niggas that never know how it was. I'm on one, I'm doing how I do. I'm feeling so good, I just wanna spit to you. Yeah, baby, let's get it. New way, new day. New view, new you. Y'all already know what time it is,
What time
man.
is it?
Y'all already know how I come in, goddammit.
It's time to bubble up, man.
See, yeah, we ain't crazy now.
Hey. That was country, was it?
You already know what time it is, man. We know how I come in this motherfucker, man. Yes, how I do. Let's get it going. How we do it? Today I might snow. Tomorrow I'll rain. I'll be high. Hey, you can't start talking when I'm singing, baby. But you gotta see. She said that shit sound good. I ain't know what was happening. Well, look. I'ma snow, I'ma rain, I'ma do all I can just to maintain this game. It's a bears and bubbles, it feels good. I'm flying high, I'm doing what I should. I got a lesson to teach, I don't wanna preach, I don't wanna be too long, but I wanna give you something strong that'll stay with you for a long time. That's what it is. I just want to say, who you with? Who you with? Who you fuck is you with? That's what we talking about today. You remember Bernie Mac used to say, "Who you with? Goddamn it, who you with?" You remember Bernie Mac used to say that? Let me turn this down over here.
Who you with, goddammit?
Y'all can face that mic toward y'all for now until I get up. Who the fuck is you with, you motherfuckers? Who you with? I'm with a squad. I call them Bears and Bubbles. Who the fuck is you with? It was very befitting for y'all to bring up the point that I said, we don't have to take no advice from nobody. We don't have to take no advice. All we need to do is add vibe.
Yep.
Go according to a motherfucker's vibe. Who you with? Now watch this. If you try to figure something out on your own, your expectancy will be different than if you listen to your source. Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
If you try to figure something out on your own, then your expectancy will be different than if you listen to your source. Meaning, figuring out on your own is your plan. That's your way of deciding what you gonna do, how it's gonna go, how you gonna make it happen. And that shit'll have you fucked up. But if you hear from your source, your expectancy will be different. I'm gonna say this again. If you try to figure out on your own way, your own plan, your own story, your expectancy and level of hope will be different than if you listen to your source. Who are you with? You with every fucking body. Whether you believe it or not, you with everybody that you encounter. Everybody that you go around. It could be a motherfucker looking for somebody black to shoot or somebody white to kill, and you just got the right vibration on you looking mean that day, and they said, there go a mean nigga like I came out here to kill. And you just co-created and co-aligned with a mean vibration, a motherfucker that ran up on you and killed your motherfucking ass because of your vibration. You with everybody you around. Whether you believe it or not. You are with everybody around if you tune into their vibration. You could tune into some crazy motherfuckers. I never forget, I was in high school and some of my friends had ran out of the store and they said, run. And I looked up, I'm like, they coming out of a store. Shit, I ain't running. What could be happening? What could be happening? They was trying to play a joke on me to see could they get me to run. But in real life, if something was happening, if I'd have ran, I'm right in there with them. Yeah. So they like, man, you always being so serious. I said, I'm not being serious. Y'all coming out the fucking store. Ain't shit in there you can steal. Y'all know y'all niggas got money. Y'all play basketball with me. I know you ain't stealing nothing from the fucking store. What the fuck is you thinking you gonna make me run for? Yeah. If my vibration would have been in a run vibration, I could have got fucked up if they had really done something. Who you with? You with everybody you fucking around. And what we try to do is we try to plan it out for ourselves. We try to make it big, and we try to look down the road of time, and we try to give our little story of what the fuck we think is going to go on and what we think is going to happen, when we should see life as connections. Here, meet this person, this person. We got a plan of how we going to meet Diddy and everything going to be all right. I'm going to meet Diddy. I'm going to get in my car. I'm going to go to New York. I'm going to meet Diddy. This going to happen, and the whole shit going to be exactly like I want it to be. That's what we plan. We don't understand that life is a series of connects on a highway. Yep. We want to know the exact route to the plan. You can't get the exact route to the plan because that's not how life works. Who the fuck are you with? You with everybody you around. I'm going to give y'all some examples of this when I go to the board.
Everybody we around, you connect to.
Exactly.
I think so.
If you stay receptive, someone could change your entire life if you got the right vibe on you. And y'all won't even know that y'all doing to this together. Why? Because manifestations follows the vibe. Watch this. I'm going to go to the board.
Take them to the board.
Let me turn this up. Turn that mic around for me.
That's how I
turn that mic around for me.
That's how I be in class. I always be like, y'all don't understand. I know I'm in here writing my life out. I've connected with you. That means you're dope, because people that's not connected with me don't even speak to me. Right. You know what I'm saying? People that's not on the same path with me are scared of me and how I think. So if you are comfortable in even conversation with me, you're supposed to be connected with me. Yeah.
That's how people feel about me. That's why I cuss and shit like I do. I don't want motherfuckers to be connected with me because it's easy to be connected with me. I want motherfuckers to be connected with me because they really connected with me because I'm who I'm around. A motherfucker can change your vibe in the split of an eye. Now, let's start all over. I said, if you try to figure it out, if you create your own plan, you're going to be confused. More so than if you listen to your source. Watch this. I remember a situation where I met Future. And I got to get on stage with Future at CIAA 2010, and it changed my life. Me and my wife was in the VIP booth, and with my man Mandrake, he's so big, he done got a VIP booth all the way around the back corner, nowhere near the party. It's like around the back and up top so people can look up at us. And I'm like, I don't care so much so as people looking up at us, I want to see what the fuck going on. But he trying to be extra. So we in that party and we jamming. And one of the teachers that I work with, she was at CIAA. Me and Chris saw her up there. We was like, come on in with us. She just felt my vibe. Chris felt her vibe. I'm like, come on in with us. My man like, who that? I'm like, that's my homegirl. He like, she cool. Come on in with us. So we partying and we waiting on the Future show, and we got wings, food, everything in VIP, having a ball. We like fish in a glass up top and everybody looking at us. And all I'm thinking is, I want to see Future because Future was my favorite artist at the time. All I wanted to do was see Future. I want to see Future. I want to see Future. I want to see Future. And I'm like, when Future coming on? And he like, my man ain't gonna come back here and get us, nigga. We VIP up top. Everybody watching us, nigga. They gonna come tell us when Future coming on, nigga. I'm like, okay. When Future is getting late. He like, nigga, this ain't your first show. Niggas be late. I'm like, okay. So at some point, I need to smoke. And I'm getting upset, and I'm like, Chris, you want to go outside and smoke? Now, this Chris she's know my friends, and she's comfortable around my friends, and my friends ain't gonna let nothing happen to her. Some of them, I know my man Drake ain't gonna let my wife get too crazy, but she was wilding the fuck out before I left. I'm like, Chris, you want to smoke? She like, nah, I'm over here fucking with these people. I'm having fun. So I say to my friend, she like, hell yeah, I want to smoke. We was in the same vibe at the time. We wanted to smoke. So we go out the club and get out the door, go to the car, smoke real good, get so high, we don't know how to get back in the club. So she said, come on, nigga, grab my hand and just start walking. I know, at this point, I know when I'm high, I don't even trust my thoughts, so I'm just following her. Who you with, nigga? I'm just following her. When we get to a door, the security opens the door, and we banging on the door. She just banging on the side door. Security open the door like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Yeah. Only thing I know to say is, we got lost. I'm here with Mandrake Lewis. Yeah. Who you with, nigga? That's all I knew how to say. Yeah. The security said, motherfucker, you don't get. Soon as he say that, somebody said, hold on, I'm Adolph Shiver. Now, Adolph Shiver is Michael Jordan's best friend. They had been on the Oprah Winfrey show together. He said, I'm Adolph Shiver. I know Mandrake. He said, how you know Mandrake? I said, from college, that's my man. I run this company. He a Q. Do that out there quick. He a Q and a Mason. Yeah. He said, oh, that's my brother. Come on in, nigga. Yeah. Now, when I walk in, naturally, I don't know where we at, but we at a spot where the nigga who put the whole show together is. Yeah. Adolph Shiver put the fucking show together. Yeah. So me and her walk in, and all of a sudden, we coming out this side door, and I see here something say, I'm not looking for love and affection. Love, right. Woo! Future in the motherfucking house. She like, come on, nigga. As we running out the side, we get, and I see them on stage. And as we running out the side door, he like, right. And it's time for Rihanna to say, oh, baby, you've been thin too. And Rihanna's not up there. He performing this song by himself because it's the hottest song. Okay. As we coming out the side, his security is right there. She says, oh, baby. He reaches for her. on stage, and I go right up there with her.
Yeah.
And the whole fucking Future show, I knew every fucking lyric. So much so that every now and then, this nigga turned to me with the mic. And I'm like, fish tailing out the parking lot, leaving magic. And it was the dopest moment. Now I'm gonna show you how this transfers. We, after the Future show, we so hyped. We go back to the back. I'm nervous now. Oh my God. I done left Chris in the back. I ain't worried about her, but I know she back there wilding because she was wilding before I left. My man Drake back there, back, around, and up. You had to go back, around, and up because we in the booth above the stage in glass, being watched like fish.
Yeah.
I get back, around, and up. I'm thinking she gonna be like, where you been? My man like, yo, dog, get your old lady, man. I've been watching. I had to keep the boys off of her. These are frat niggas. He's like, I had to keep the boys off of her.
Yeah.
She back here wilding. I'm like, what? I look, Chris is standing on the chair in front of the mirror and Chains kind of took some shit off and wilding out dancing and she ain't naked, but she done got scantily. And I'm like, how the fuck you get your outfit to look like that? But I'm like, I'm happy. They like, man, fuck Future, he ain't show. I said, yes, he did. They're like, what? I said, nigga, we didn't realize the booth was glass. We can't even hear.
It was soundproof.
They playing different music in the fucking VIP booth. They up there, we down there jamming to the Future show. And they don't hear a goddamn thing. They playing different music up there that's in the natural club. I said, damn. Good job trying to show off, man, Drake. Because the whole time I was like, I don't like being up here. Yeah. I had on all yellow with a fucking white belt and a white vest and some brown shoes. I was killing. I had on a brown belt. And I was just like, damn. I was afraid to tell Chris. When I told her, she wasn't even mad. Because she was back there co-creating with what the fuck she was doing. And I was with my homegirl. And we was gone so long to go outside and smoke reefer. I was like, damn, I wonder if she think we doing something or whatever. We came in, I'm like, nah. But the thing was, it was a moment they getting caught. I was thinking they out there filming me. In my mind, Future, they done told them upstairs, Future is in the building. Yeah. They done came out, filmed me coming up on stage. So I'm like, what the video? They're like, nigga, we ain't see the shit. What? I'm like, Future. They're like, man, that nigga ain't showing up. So that's the time that who I was with and with the vibration. That's why you gotta be with a mate that ain't so fucking jealous and scary and worried about every fucking thing you do and every fucking way you go. Yeah. My wife went to Africa 6 weeks, left me here with the children, chased her dreams. She's went on college tours. She's been on the college campus 6 weeks at a time. She leave me here. My wife on the college campus, Sonya here. You gotta be, you just gotta know who the fuck you with. And it was the right vibe at the right time. Another time, let me tell you about something else that happened to me. The reason y'all even know me, because remember at that CIAA, I was tired of teaching, and I came home. After that CIAA, I said, Chris, I'm gonna start talking my motherfucking talk on Facebook. 2010. They weren't even posting videos like that. I was just typing shit. And then after a while, I kept typing, and people start saying, you're gonna lose your job, and people gonna blah, 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 blah. So it was making me say, man, I wanna do something else. Who I'm with. My wife said, you should sell food. Yeah. That's what my wife said. Yeah. Who you with, nigga? Yeah. She didn't give me no advice. She said, you can cook. Maybe you should sell food. That's what you've been talking about all the time. That reminded me of something. We had put some above the salon. I was going to do food in her shop. But then I changed my mind. But guess what happened? When I came home from that show, I felt so good on stage performing with Future. I just so happened to be with a female that was a friend from my school that I taught with. So it was like I was with her, and I went to school. I said, man, that experience was so dope. I said, I don't want to be here no more. She said, I figured after you liked to rap, we were so aligned. You like rapping and this, that, and the other. She was like, I figured you was going to come back and want to quit your job.
Yeah.
She just knew it. I said, yeah. She said, damn, I'm going to miss you. And I really knew I was going to miss her because that was like my work wife.
Yeah.
You know how women say my work husband? I went to her classroom. She was the fucking home economics teacher.
Yeah.
So I went to her classroom and warmed my food up at lunch. It's 8, 9 stoves in the class. She got a fucking credit card for the school. I'm doing my planning period. I'm like, give me the school credit card. She like, show the kids how to cook, Javon.
Yeah.
So I was cooked and vibing right before I got ready to quit. I would go to her class and we got 8 stoves and I would cook some on one stove and all the kids was cooking. This shit was free. So much so that other teachers started saying, I'm coming to Miss Jeffrey room for lunch.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But people talk, oh, they must be fucking. They must, come on, she got a fucking credit card. She's the home economics teacher. She looked just like fucking Kerry Washington. Of course I'm gonna be in her fucking face. Who the fuck you think I'm gonna be around? She's young. So I was attracted to her professionally. Who you with? That was my home girl on the fucking job, and my wife still do her hat to this day. And I ain't never smashed her. People think you gotta smash. I'm so used to smashing. People be like, I can't have no female friends. That's because you're not used to smashing, motherfucker. I'm older. I didn't grew up. How the fuck I look smashing the girl on the job with the fucking card, and I know I'm gonna eat free every day. At the least I ain't gonna fuck her, because I'm gonna eat free every day. Whatever I want. Cooking gourmet shit. I come home, Chris say you should cook your job. I done already cooked the whole fucking menu that I'm gonna put on my restaurant in her class. I done tested it out.
Yeah.
But I'm scared. I'm afraid. I don't want to lose my health insurance, my benefits, my 401k. I don't want to lose that shit. I don't want to lose the security of being a teacher. I don't want to lose that shit. But my wife said, fuck it. I can hold us down. She like, shit, nigga, you cook us healthy food so we don't get sick. Yeah. I was like, shit, okay. But I was still afraid. And then I talked to my man, Philip Lee, on Facebook. And this is what happened. I was talking to him. He was an older cat. He had done a lot of business and he do a lot of shit. And I was asking him how he did it. He didn't give me no advice. He woke some up in my spirit. Yeah. He said, Vaughn, can you cook? Yeah. I said, yeah. He said, well, put the goddamn food on the plate and sell it. I said, Philip, it ain't that easy. He said, how come it ain't that easy? Yeah. And then he said the number one thing that has challenged me the rest of my life. He said, Vaughn, you want to know how I made my businesses work? I said, how? He said, I'm willing to bite my own goddamn arm out here in the streets until it worked. He said, put the food in the fucking plate and grind until the shit work. He challenged me. Something blue dot sauce paint rubbed off on me. Yeah. It's like a motherfucker, my teacher, Mr. Schulenberger, we thought he wore the same pants every day. So we smudged the ink mark on his pants. And he come back the next day, ink mark was gone. So we thought Mr. Schulenberger had several pair of pants. By the next time that next week come around, ink mark there. He got 5 pair of the same colors. So we marked all 5 of them up and we would laugh. And the whole school year he didn't wash these shits. Mr. Schulenberger, he's a fucking millionaire. Philip Lee blue dot smudged me and I didn't even know it. I didn't even know it. That's why I said, who you with? You could be out there in the world and somebody can bump up against you, smudge you, say the right thing at the right time, and set you on a course that you never went on, and they don't even know they did that for you. Yes. But you know it, you feel it, you know when something has changed in your life. I got a blue dot smudge. Y'all know I met Abraham Hicks. That was so accidental. So me and Chris was like, we want to go to the buffet. We won't eat no meat at the time. But I woke up and went outside and I smelled bacon in the hall. The first day that I decided to eat bacon again, I said, Chris, I'm going to this fucking buffet. You know, badass hotel in Philly. We just did Black Brilliance. I'm going to this buffet. I'm going to eat some fucking bacon. She said, well, I'll come down there and get some fruit or some shit. She tried to talk me out of it. You been there eating no meat in so many years. This is a streak. You gonna fuck your streak up? I said, yo, this is how I feel. By the time we leave the room, we meet an old white lady. We're talking to her. She's so nice to us because we're vibing and she's vibing. She's finna smudge us. She say, how y'all doing? We talked to her in the hall for a second. Her mom is holding her up. But she said, my mom always takes time. I done just learned to just patiently wait. So she having a conversation with us while she waiting on her mama. Her mom come out the room. We start walking to the elevator together. I said, have you ever heard of Abraham Hicks? She said, no. I said, you remind me so much of her. She said, I'll YouTube her. I'll look her up. And we have this conversation.
Wow.
And we get to the fucking cash register to walk in the restaurant. She say, all right, have a good day. Have a good day. All right. So they go sit. The waitress, since she's seen us talking to them, she's going to sit us near them in this section. We go over there and sit down. Chris said, it's cold over here. Let's sit over there by the window so the sunlight can shine in on me. Who you with?
Yes.
We sit down, eat our breakfast, look over, hide, and eat. And the whole time we're talking, Abraham Hicks is listening at me talk about fucking bears and bubbles.
Wow. Yay, source.
And she gets up, she says, have a nice day, and put her hand on my shoulder. She said, we're watching you. I said, who the fuck is this white lady? By the time she turned the corner, I look up. Chris can tell you the look on my face. I said, Chris, that's Abraham Hicks. She turned back around. She said, no, I'm Esther Hicks. I jumped up out the fucking seat.
Yeah.
I said, can I take a picture with you? She said, I normally don't film myself unless I'm in black and white. She said, but we'll take a picture with you. You ain't never seen her with nothing but black and white on.
I don't think I've ever seen her. Except for them still pictures they put on
Yeah.
YouTube clips.
So I go out, I hug her, take a couple of pictures. She said, keep doing what you're doing. We watching you.
Yes.
Now at that point, I met the source.
Yes.
I left the moment feeling great and on a path. She smudged me. That white lady smudged me. She held me up. She smudged me. I didn't know she was holding me up to sit next to Abraham Hicks. I didn't know I was sitting next to Abraham Hicks.
Yeah.
Fuck is she doing in Philly the same time Black Brilliance is on iHeartRadio?
Yes.
Fuck is this going on? And I wake up and smell that goddamn bacon. That bacon was so goddamn thick too. Good God Almighty.
Yes. It's your own bacon dish.
Get your own bacon dish. I went down there and got my own bacon that day. But guess what's so funny about it? Meeting her to me is like a rapper meeting Jay-Z. I didn't see that as, yo, can you put me on? This should be my time. No, it let me know I was in time, in tune, tapped in, turned on. People will be that to you. They will blue dot smudge you. They will be your step two if you're smiling or vibing at the right time.
Yep.
Or a motherfucker can look at you and you're angry and he run out and blow your fucking head off because he want to kill the first angry black person he see that day. When motherfuckers come into school shooting, oh, they ain't just randomly shooting now. They shooting at the goddamn section of the lunchroom that, you know, they know what they're doing. They shooting at the section that's been fucking with them. Man, the universe is sending many things. And if you align, you'll know. When you know, say yes and milk the moment.
Yes.
If you can't just say yes at a certain specific time, that shit is not your moment. Go ahead.
It was just funny when you said milk the moment because Anita is breastfeeding as she listening to Bears and Bubbles, and she just said breastfeeding is based on vibration and alignment. And you said milk the moment. It just
Exactly.
You feed
And you
yourself.
know I can't see these comments.
Yeah, you're feeding yourself.
Yeah. Milk the fucking moment. How do I know if it's yes? Because you would say yes. How do you know this? You would say, yes, this is the motherfucking time. This lets me know. And I've had moments throughout my life, and I'm finna show you one that happened to me the other day that was so wonderful, so beautiful. Philip Lee set me on the path to quit my job cooking. I was cooking the day I made the Mexican house video because I was sitting there getting ready to go in there. And seeing them goddamn Mexicans and their house was fixed. And I said, man, I can't go to work. This was too goddamn much for me. And I made a video. And I came after I did the video. I didn't even take the food in the house. I was so disgusted. I came home. Chris said, why you got all this damn food? Ain't you working? I said, I ain't even working today. She said, why? I said, I made a video. And I don't know what's going to happen. She was like, oh, okay. So then some said, take the food back to the house and work. Don't let this disgust you. Don't let this disgust you this much. I got back in the van, went back to the house with the food. By the time I got to the house and unloaded the food, he said, man, my man Sean called me from D.C. I said, what's up? He calling me from D.C. He said, bruh, that video you made going viral. I said, what? Soon as I said that, I hung my phone up and put it down. My phone was on silent. I saw the light. I turned my phone on loud, and that bitch was going bling, 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 and the battery started going down. Facebook was giving me so many notifications at one time. My battery started going down. My nigga said, go look at the video. I looked at the video an hour after I made it. It had 700,000 views. I said, oh shit. That's how y'all know me. That's how a lot of y'all know me. That's what made me realize I'm a master teacher. What I say has an effect on people. Right now the video got almost 8 million views. That has an effect. For people love to see negative virality. People love to see bullshit. I can fall and go viral. You can get out your motherfucking car and fall on the ground and get 20 million views. But that let me know what I had to say. People need to hear what I got to say. The universe is sending many things to you. You'll know that moment. Let me say this real quick. I watched a movie the other day called A Commuter. I didn't know it was about a train. So as we watching the movie, this guy on the train and he going to work, and I realized, Chris, this movie is this guy on this train. He can't get off this train. It's the guy from Taken. They trying to get his family. Liam Neeson. They trying to get his family. And I watched this movie. This guy, he got to do all this stuff. He got to really be tuned into his source. But the thing about the movie that I paused the movie at a certain point because I saw it happening. This guy saves this train from crashing. There's a witness on the train. He saved the train. But what he has to do is derail the last car they in. Everybody get in the last car. It just so happened that the last car was the only car that had AC. So that's why everybody's sitting in the last car anyway. Once he find out the train gonna crash, they say, we're gonna crash the fucking train if you don't kill the witness. He's like, damn, everybody in the last car anyway. See, look at the alignment. Then they go down, they separate the motherfucking train. Last car. The front of the train crashed. All that shit flipping over. The last car is still on the track. He had to jump from the other side over. He was about to fall, and as he was falling, a guy catches him. hose him. Y'all watch this movie. And what made me pause it, as he was pulling him up, he couldn't get him up. You saw a big ass train car flipping toward him, and it bounced up in the air. And I paused it. I said, Chris, watch this. And I knew it was my yes moment. I started bawling, crying. My spirit said, as big as this fucking train car is, they finna make this motherfucking train car swipe past the fucking hair on his face.
Yes, they are.
I said, watch this shit, Chris. And it dawned on me. I have my own train. Y'all know about it. Every time I go to the track, it's there. I never liked trains growing up. I never had a train set. I used to sleep in the bed with my great-grandfather, and when I would get up in the morning, I would wake up to and I can feel the train rumble the earth because we live very close to it. And that horn in the morning, under the covers with my grandfather, in the wintertime especially, under them thick ass covers with that fire in that room, woke me up. It felt so good. And I realized at that moment, that's why that train is stopping me. That's why it's telling me from the time you slept with your grandfather, this has been a monumental sign to you, and you just didn't know it.
Yeah.
And then when that train kept fucking stopping you, you hated it. I never went back to my grandfather, but I had told my wife about that story. When I saw that movie, that train said, and he was looking up at that bitch, and the guy was holding, and the motherfucking train said, went past his motherfucking face. When the guy lifted him up, the train scratched the back of his jacket. A train nicked him because of the perfect synchronicity. You at the right place in your life right now.
Yeah.
If you watching me, because I know I'm at the right place in my life right now. Who you with?
Yes.
Who are you with? We at the exact right point. The exact right point that we supposed to be. There's no fucking way. And I said to myself, there's no fucking way that train's supposed to get that close to him. But how the fuck do I leave my house every time I go that way, that train is taking off? Bing, 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 bing. Whether it's a load that got loaded on it, at a dock 1,000 miles away, the guy said, hold up a sec. Let me double check this motherfucker. Somehow, this bitch is meeting me up with me. Somehow, this bitch is meeting up with me. People said it ain't his time. It won't his time. How do you know what their time is? Their time is what they was. Who was it? I hear so many people say it since R. Kelly did this shit. Aaliyah would die before her time.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Do you know what her fucking death time is? You mean she died before I was ready for her to die?
Yeah.
We said some of the dumbest shit. God could have been punishing her for doing fucked up shit or whatever, or the devil or whatever. No, I'm being jokingly.
Yeah.
Shit, they said Beyonce a fucking demon and she sold us soul. That's the dumb shit we like to fucking feed into. When is her time? When is my motherfucking time? Don't nobody know when your time is. Your time is you standing at the right motherfucking spot and that goddamn truck saying, well, Don't nobody know this shit. Let me tell y'all something. How you get to these manifesting is this. This is how you close the gap between what you want and receiving it. You think it. It goes into the boom boom room. It turns into a bear. And the way you close that gap between now and here is to, I want to keep making this clear. Tune into that frequency.
Yep.
And feel like that. Let me explain to you something. Getting a new car is something that you can just say, hey, save this much money, fix my credit, go out and get the fucking car. Do we really need manifestations for cars and shit? We always looking at material shit. I'm looking for the feeling. You can start the day and set you a 5-year timeline and buy you a fucking house. I'm looking for the feeling. That's worth. Look, guess what? I know this right here. Driving a motherfucking new car, how that feel? How driving a new car feel? I feel the same way when I get something new to put on this motherfucking computer to work with this system. I get a new microphone, new headset, get me a new camera. Oh, that's the same thing as getting in that car, smelling that car. You got to manifest the feeling before the thing comes.
Yes.
The closer you get to that, the closer you get to it, you get close to it by feeling like it. Feeling like it. You can manifest something great that you want just by feeling like it. Busting a nut, getting your dicks up, feel like busting a nut, fucking pussy. Now I'm just giving a crude example. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Creating a meal in the kitchen, for me, it's like a motherfucking fixing a car. I fixed my car a couple of weeks ago and I got a mechanic. Based on saying, I'm in here cooking, I got a recipe. I can go to YouTube and look up a recipe. Let me see, can I put this motherfucking, it was some simple shit though. Let me see, can I put this sensor in? I went to YouTube, looked up a video, saw it. Oh, that looked like some shit I can do. All I gotta do is go to the fuse box and switch the sensor. I did it, it worked. But I had just looked up a recipe. You see what I'm saying? What makes you feel good? What makes you feel successful? What makes you feel lovely, high? Well, do those things. There are things that make you feel like that. If I go to the airport and have lunch, that make me feel like traveling. Guess what's going to happen to me soon? It's a goddamn trip coming up. That's all I have to motherfucking say.
Woo! Yay! Source! Yes!
Bebe Isa Shandala Mosata.
Woo! Yes! And just even reliving, like you gotta know, don't relive shit that makes you pink. Relive shit that makes you green, because I was just in this bitch smelling so hard about him reliving that future day. That shit was funny. I didn't even know that motherfucker was gone that long. I was just standing on shit just like, hey, and it was just so fucking dope. In the boom boom room. This is the motherfucking boom boom room.
You already know it.
I've been saying since I was a little girl, I wanted to be
You
a part
already
of
know
something
it.
that will change history. I just didn't know what it was. I could have been damn, I always say damn Mimi or Jocelyn or somebody on, you get what I'm saying? What a great thing to be connected to. You know, this is crazy to me. Anyway, y'all hype? Are y'all crunk? Are y'all ready like to go through your day like, get the fuck away from me? Who the fuck are you? I ain't no motherfucking baby child. Why do you ask? Don't go down to Debbie there and just start spitting out shit. Excuse me, hashtag.
Hashtag.
Yay sauce.
Yes.
Yay sauce.
Did I sauce you?
Yes.
You shouldn't be talking to me.
Right.
Hey, let me say this real quick. Remember, like I said, on the 21 days alignment, I'm trying to establish us. There's a language. There's a language that we must speak. There's a language that we can speak. We ain't even got into the guidance yet. This language that we speaking is establishing us as a culture, a group. This language is here for you to use. We speak a language that can't nobody else speak. That's why when you come in, it's best to go back and look at the videos. There are videos on my page from last year. We did this shit for a year last year. So understand this so you really get my point. Socrates and Plato and Aristotle and Confucius, they weren't doers. Like
people have to understand the thing about me. I have created some Socrates type shit.
You have.
You know what I'm saying? They are famous because of their students. See, Socrates was a student of Plato or vice versa. I can't remember. I know Plato was a student of Socrates. So it's a situation where my students' growth is what make me famous. So say, for example, the time that everybody else is putting into chasing their dreams and amassing wealth and doing all that shit, I was literally reading. I've been studying. Like, you could put me in the room with Michael Eric Dyson, Neil deGrasse Tyson. You could put me in the room with fucking, what's that retarded motherfucker? I don't mean it. What's the guy name? The white guy in the wheelchair. He was supposed to be the smartest man in the world.
I just looked him up.
Yeah, you can put me in the room with them niggas, man. Straight up, you could put me in the room with them motherfuckers, and I'll be the one that people be like, yo, he makes it more simpler and plainer than y'all. You know what I'm saying? So my job is to continue to study and learn. And every day I sit here, I do my meditations, and when I finish, I have this thought. I say, can I go in there and get it again? Like, can I go in there and get it again? But my source told me this morning, this is not something you're doing. You're not this smart. Like, you're just listening to me, walking in your purpose.
Yeah.
And one day it's going to tell me to stand in the right place, do the right thing. Somebody from my class is going to do the right thing or do the thing, and they're going to say, yo, go watch that nigga. I fucks with him. You see what I'm saying? It's like, I'd rather be the person with the influence than the person with the power.
And you always said that.
See, I already know what I was. See, if I have the influence, I have everything I need. I don't have to be the one to get shot in the fucking head. I don't have to be the one touring. I don't have to be traveling. If I have the influence, shit, the people that fuck with me make shit happen, and they just say, hey, go listen to him. You know what I'm saying? They send people to me for money. And people, you know what I'm saying? That's what Socrates did. That's what Plato did. Nobody ever said, well, Socrates, since you know so much, why you ain't out here such and such? He like, man, I've been fucking studying. What the fuck is you talking about? So you got it. You got the mic.
And if you don't use the tools that he's giving you, then you never get to be the student you could be. Do you get him? Like, so I finally made it through school. I've done so much. Like, I am the number one student. Like, I am the person that just been underneath him, learning from day one, right? And so, because he said, you're going to be greater than me, there's something for you to do. When I get in the classrooms, I have been everywhere. I have been so many places. I have sat amongst so many people with PhDs at this point. When I tell you I've not learned anything from them that I had not already known from the Bhagwan. They also think, most people think very closed-minded because everybody is being affected the same way socially, no matter how much money you got and where you come from. And so I say I be hitting them with all the Javanisms while I'm there. But I've been in college. You taught me before I ever left this house. And that shit is dope to me. I'm always grateful. Even when I was, not right. But I'm a student, not a white. I want to be a student. Anyway, I thank y'all for tuning in. Is there anything? Yes, you got some new people.
Anita, welcome, Anita.
Yes.
And class starts at 8 a.m. 8 a.m. If you have to worry about them notifying you, sometime they don't. It's 8 a.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturday and Sunday at 11 a.m. when we're in a 21-day period. Sometimes we won't be, when we're not in a 21-day period, we won't have class on Saturday and Sundays. But it's 8 a.m. Go ahead, Lynn.
Okay, and Kirby was a new name.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Welcome, Kirby.
Yes, and Lady Green is back on the timeline. She gave us the name of the smart guy. Is it Stephen Hawkins?
Stephen Hawkins,
Yeah.
exactly, yeah.
Okay, got it. And so, man, hashtags relive the green.
Yes.
I didn't
Relive
see
the
that.
green.
Relive the green.
Relive the green. Yes.
Yep.
Put your toes, all 10 toes
Yep.
deep down in that grass and relive
I want to know what the
dream.
fuck she
I
was
love
doing
it.
back there that my man was like, yo, get your wife, man. I'm trying to
I
keep
just
the
took
boys
my
off of
jacket
her.
off. I
Okay,
had a
that
little
sounds good.
jacket. I had on a little jacket with a little shirt underneath. We always kind of color coordinate when we out. You know what I'm saying? I had got hot because I was dancing all around. He just looking at me, y'all. I just had took my jacket off.
Family, y'all see the Cash App up there, man. Hit the Cash App, show some love. Y'all are what makes the show happen. I appreciate y'all. We love y'all. And Lynn, take it home. What's up with the spins?
Okay,
and the
I was just waiting on you.
Yeah.
Hashtag milk the moment.
Milk the
milk
moment.
the moment.
Yes.
Get it, get it.
Yes.
Squeeze them big old titties.
Thank you,
Oh,
Anita.
la,
Thank
la,
you,
la, la,
Anita,
la.
for sharing that she was even breastfeeding.
That's Andre's
Girl.
wife. You remember we met them?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that that's great that she shared that, and that you see how it is when you're saying all the connections, because she shared that, and he's up here and he's talking about milk.
Milk,
in the
as soon
moment,
as she said
and
it.
she's feeding her baby, so that's the new life. The milk is the sustenance.
Enjoy that shit.
Enjoy that shit. Yes.
Look,
yes,
enjoy
yes.
every good thought. You know why? Because it's a bad one coming.
Yeah.
Like I always tell people, like literally, this is how you play this game. Hey, I just had a thought. Does it feel good? Yes. Well, think about something else associated that. You will go on a rampage of good thoughts and good feelings, and before you know it, you'll be feeling good, tuned into K103, feel good, and that's where all your dreams and desires lie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or if you have a thought that's a bad thought and you say, does that feel good? And you say no. And you say, well, I want to keep thinking about it. Then you're going to have a rampage of bad thoughts that are going to come on you. And you're going to tune into K103 bad.
Yeah.
And thoughts turn into things. And at some point you're going to realize, oh, I'm facing a thing, whether good or bad. And you're going to say to yourself, I did that. I thought about that. So you're playing this game whether you choose to or not.
That's
After
right.
this 21 days of alignment, we're going to actually show you how to play the game. Go ahead, Lynn.
Yes.
So along that lines, the right vibe at the right time.
The right vibe at the right time.
Having
Yep.
the right vibe at the right time will allow somebody to hashtag smudge you.
Yeah,
Hey,
blue dot
I like
smudge.
that.
Yeah, rub
Yeah.
off on me.
Smudgement.
And you don't even know.
Right, exactly.
Smudgement.
And another hashtag was hashtag manifest the feeling first.
Mm-hmm.
Create that momentum. Manifest what it feels like to pre-cum. You see the
Ah,
so that's part of the
that's
manifestation process is seeing it beforehand.
Think about this. Me and Chris, remember when we was going to all those different restaurants? Even when we ain't had no money, we was just buying shit, eating the desserts. I got a free trip to Japan. My goddaughter called me like, you want to go to Japan with me?
Yeah.
I was fucking sushi up at the time.
We sure-
You know what I'm saying? Like, she like, you want to go to Japan with me for my fucking spring break? I'm like, what little girl asks her God that you gon' she like, yeah. I'm like, well, fucking right. You goddamn right. You know what I'm saying?
And I could have went, but I said, you know what? I have been able to create my own boom boom room now and fill it up. That there's no need for me to try to bombard my way into yours.
Exactly.
So
And
it's
her
happy to
mom
be
was
here
like,
for
if Chris want to go, she can go too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I was like, Chris, you want to go? She was like, nah. You know, I didn't even want her to go. You know what I'm saying? But because her mom threw the opportunity for Chris out there, and that's my goddaughter. She's 17. You know what I'm saying? I'm a chaperone. I ain't no R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? But her mom was like, you know, if Chris want to go, shit, everything is already paid for. I work for the airline. All I got to do is put her name on the fucking list.
And I can always go a different time. She might say, I love that little girl. She talked to me. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no, you know, like she wouldn't want me there. It won't my time to be
Yeah,
there.
I was so,
And
but I
understood
told
that.
her. I told her about it because how would I look as a man not telling my wife she could go? I wouldn't mind her being there, but I would have enjoyed it. I enjoyed it more with me and my goddaughter.
Yeah.
And so she let me have that moment. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But at one time, I know she wouldn't have let me have that moment. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah. So,
We got a new hashtag
Okay.
that just came through. Wasted off manifestation
woo!
milk.
You already know
Wasted
it.
off manifestation.
milk.
That's that person that's drinking at night.
Milk juice, milk
Drinking at
juice.
night, and then it come out. You know, be like, when can I take a drink in between breastfeeding? You didn't ask the doctor that when you had your baby.
No.
I was
I
ready.
didn't drink. He told me in the beginning we could have a glass
That's the wine, yeah.
And it was funny because we was talking about Cedar Creek, and when he was talking about the trip, he said, I got a free drip.
I did say
You already know.
Yeah, the free drip. Shut down by the same.
Oh yeah, okay.
But we know what
Drip too hard, don't stand too close,
But
goddamn.
y'all know what you know what's in his boom boom room, those short,
Little drip.
those drip drips. So, so remember, stay green, be true to your blue, stay funky, and damn no people mutual. Oh boy, you never have to be
Dana, you ready?
Yeah.
Ricky, you're here.
I'm
feeling ecstatic. I feel alive. Expecting. I'm flying high. No longer worried.
Come on, y'all.
My life's a breeze. I stop resisting and let it come to me. I wake up in the vortex, tuning into my source. I love his voice because it keeps me alive. And when the troubles of the world are bringing me down, I just hop up on my bubbles and fly. Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. It will be given to me. It will be given to me. Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. It will be given to me.
Y'all already know what time it is.
It will be given to me.
Liz, put that Franklin on it. Put that Franklin on it.
Franklin, I'm in the vortex and every girl around me on the green bubble. No trouble on another level. Everything I ever want was given. Every car I ever want was driven. Black and brilliant, educated and cocky. Destined for greatness, man. No one can stop me. If you need the blueprint, just watch me. Buy back the blocks, not a game like Monopoly.
Y'all already know what time it is.
I wake up in the vortex, tuning into my source. I love his voice because it keeps me alive. And when the troubles of the world are bringing me down, I just hop up on my bubbles and fly. You can't stop my flow.
And it's Chocolate, HKKs and the Robo-Stars and the Robo-Boy. We gonna do it like we do it every day. Have a bubbling green day. Have a bubbling green day.